Okay, I'll just show you how we're setting up here. I've just run the frequency scan and I haven't paired the headphones yet, just so you can hear what's going on. I've done the frequency scan, so ground balance is pretty straightforward, like you would with any machine. Okay, now we've got it nice and quiet, and I'll just show you the menu items if you can see them there. So I'm in fine gold. If I press menu, next option is frequency scan. Then you can adjust your tone. Switch between PWM or VCO audio, but I'm staying on the default VCO audio, the single tone. That's your headphone pairing mechanism. Backlight speed I've got on slow, and my ground tracking off. And then operate. Okay, I'm back over in the patch we found yesterday, the 4-piece patch or whatever it was. Got another nice target close to the others I've hit with the 11-inch mono. Colleen's going to do a live dig on it. You hear it there all right?
Yeah.
Well, what we're going to do, I know you can't, it's difficult out here because there's so much wind. We've got to use headphones, which you should anyway when you're digging for gold. We'll take the headphones off, disconnect the MS3 so you can hear the audio on the target. Right, let's get into it. Okay, I've disconnected the MS3 headphones so you can hear the audio on this target. I just got on the toe of the mono there, as you can hear. I set the machine aside because here's the pick. Put in this nice hard clay here. I've got the target out already, so it's only shallow, but that's normal for what I'm getting. The gold in this patch is all just a couple inches down. So we'll have a crack at this. In the scoop, if you can hear that. I'll just turn the machine around so you can hear the speaker. Okay, it's birdshot, but anyway, there's birdshot in my patch. I've got to dig all those targets, and now you know what the audio sounds like because gold's just like that. We'll try to get a gold on a live dig. Sure, we went out a bit earlier today, grabbed a coffee in town and headed out to our patch. And I've just got a first piece of gold, less than half an hour into it. And this is the hole that tiny fly speck came out of, probably 3 or 4 inches down. I'll backfill it now, but that's good depth on a tiny piece of gold there. We're going to go live dig here. In this little wash where we got that piece of gold we're calling the banana, which because it looks like one. I'll just turn the microphone around so you can hear the audio. Yeah, it's not. It's in the side of this little wash and it's in that hard clay, so this looks promising.
Yeah, there's the clay.
Yeah. Is it out of the hole?
I think so. I think it's.
There's more of this little
I think it's that there. Birdshot.
is it birdshot?
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's okay. It's a target
Yeah,
you missed,
good.
well we missed earlier on.
Yeah.
Okay, next report, we just had a drink of water. It's about nearly morning tea time. We're going to have a Anzac cookie. Every time we do a live dig, it's birdshot. Whenever we don't, it's gold. This is really interesting because the gold's still in the hole. It was just exposed as Colleen scraped it back. And you can see the little nugget just sitting in this little wash. Let's have a look at it now. Okay, there's the gold in the ground. You can see it's in this hard-packed grey clay under the alluvial sand. Just disturb it there. Nice little piece of gold, isn't it?
Yeah. Little tiny thing.
What a ripper. That was a screaming signal on the AXIOM. I'll jag a live dig with a bit of gold eventually. Okay, there we go.
It's like a little sesame seed.
It does too. Righto. Okay, I just got another little piece of gold. This is the wash we're working. Bit of dry blowing needs to go in here. There she is. There. We'll just dump this scoop. There we go. Nice spiky little flat piece. That's a ripper.
Birdshot.
Yeah.
That one.
This one's a nice Kinder Surprise here. You should be able to hear that audio. I'll just set the camera down here and we'll break it up in the scoop. Okay, this is the clay layer that we're getting the gold in below the sandy wash in this gully here. I've just thrown it out the front, I think. Nice. This is a bit awkward. Let's see what we've got here. Giving the Kinder Surprise. She likes it. Surely you must have one that's not birdshot, but I haven't. Birdshot. Never mind. It was a good target. Okay, no live dig again, and it's gold of course. This little wash I haven't found any gold in yet. This is off to the side a little bit, so here's the first little piece out of this little area. See him there? It's a nice flat little piece, that one, but it was a lovely signal. Once again I'm on the 11-inch mono. This is day 3, and we're having a good day on the gold today. Awesome. It's clouded up a bit and there's just little spots of rain coming down, but it's not actually forecast to rain 20 degree till next week, and we'll be on our way home by then. Because if you do get a lot of rain, you can't go back to the Queensland way, we'll have to go a long way back through Broken Hill. Anyway, I just came down this little gully again. I've been here about 10 minutes. I've got another little piece of gold. Very small piece, but that's what we're looking for out here. It's typical of what we find here, and that's what I've been getting all day really. The largest piece I got was on day 1. I think it was 0.17 of a gram. So it's not retirement nugget stuff, but here we go. Have a look at this. There we go. A nice little piece there. Little flat platey piece. If I get my finger out of the way, you'll be able to see it. There we go. Beautiful gold out here. It's I'm not sure what it assays, but it must be pretty high. Looks great. Had a great day on the gold today. All out of that one area, and a new little gully I've just found off to the side this afternoon where I've got 2 pieces, so we'll continue in that area tomorrow. Colleen's over there now having a crack and see what she can find. I might throw the drone up before it gets dark. It's very still at the moment. The wind's died right down. Perfect detecting conditions. Dead silent. And you can really hear the signals in the threshold, any bumps in the threshold beautifully. So just a beautiful spot to be out in this lovely arid country. I just love it here. It's just beautiful. I mean, the gold's a bonus. Just being out in this country is just fantastic. Day 4 now of our adventure. It's our last day out here. Tomorrow we're heading back to Queensland through Warrie Gate. It's about 200k of dirt up through there to the gate, the border gate. I'll film that if I can, if I get the time. Maybe even put the drone up at the gate. We've left our little patch. Might go back there this afternoon. There'll be a couple of specks left there for sure, and we're just going to try a few different spots today and have a look around this beautiful country and see if we can ping another piece of gold somewhere else. First trip out with these Merrill boots. They're absolutely awesome. No metal in them, just the pull tab on the zipper. So they're great for pulse induction gold detecting. I got these from Outdoor Tactical in Brisbane. You can have a look at the link in the bottom of the video to their website. You can get them by post if you're not in Brisbane, but awesome bit of gear, really comfortable for metal detecting for gold with a pulse induction machine. That's the only metal on the boot. Righto, it's after lunch now. The flies have moved in. It's moved up to 20 degrees. It's late July. I think it might even be the last day in July. I'm not sure what day. I don't remember what day it is. But anyway, warmed up today. Out come the flies. So we drove around this morning, had a look at a couple of spots, didn't have any luck. I actually found a spot someone had chained. First time I've seen anyone chaining it. It's like a WA thing, I would have thought. But anyway, we thought we'd come back to the patch and have another look. Not so much where we've been detecting, but scout out around and see where this gold may extend to. I've just got another lovely little piece, a really flat platey piece, probably 30 metres from where we've been working on another little wash. So a big, wide, shallow wash, so it's worth checking that now. We've got another spot to have a look at. Let's go and have a look at the gold. Colleen's over there, she's even busted out the fly net. They're pretty bad. They get worse though. This is still winter. So in this wide wash here, it's barely a wash, but it's between these little sand dunes. We're both running 11-inch monos today, and here's this lovely piece. It's like a flat, really flat elong. It won't weigh much. It's been hammered by something, water and a million years of floods. That's a nice piece of gold though, look at that. Might have been sitting at a funny angle because the signal wasn't consistent. It was no doubt it was a signal, but it got better once I flipped it out into this little mullock heap. So there's the dig. It's probably 4 inches under, accounting for the loose alluvium here. Well, it's the last few hours of our last day out here. Colleen's still out detecting. She's pretty hard to stop. She just keeps going. But it's just a beautiful place to be. I've actually, I just love coming to this country. I mean, anything you find's a bonus. Okay, it's nice to get little pieces of gold now and then, but this outback country like this, and it's not just the countryside, it's the people here in these towns. They're great people to talk to. Went to the pub last night, had a hot meal and a cold beer. It was just beautiful. Open fire. We're going to go back tonight. We liked it that much. And I get people commenting and they say, oh, gee, that's a long way to go for a couple of little specks of gold, but they completely miss the point. It's like driving anywhere in the outback or any tourist destination, or if you start factoring in how much it's cost you, you wouldn't go. You got to have that experience, and we just love doing this kind of thing and sharing our adventures on YouTube, because that's why we started sharing our adventures on YouTube, because we enjoy it so much. We wanted to other people to enjoy what we're doing, even if they can't get out here and do it like we do. And life's too short to sit at home watching your big screen TV and playing with your iPad. It's just great to come out to places like this and to find little patches like that. I mean, that's this area of New South Wales is the Albert goldfields. Was always known as the poor man's goldfield, although there's any number of poor man's goldfields. But this was tough work out here for these old timers in the 1880s, and actually it set the method and the standard for working arid area gold in Australia. So everything that was learned here, a lot of these fellas went over to WA in the 1890s when Paddy Hannon found that the big claims around Kalgoorlie, Coolgardie. So the pioneers that came here and worked how to mine gold profitably, for the most part, not all of them did of course, they were the pioneers of arid area prospecting in Australia. No water, extremely hot temperatures in the summer, transport problems. I mean, when they were here in the 1880s, there was no railway line and there was barely any roads. Wilcannia on the Darling was the main connection. Now, the paddle boats could get to Wilcannia in a good wet season up the Darling and then down the Murray and into, eventually to Melbourne and Sydney, wherever the gold had to go. But until they put a gold escort in here that went back to Burke, or I think some came through from Adelaide actually. But Wilcannia was like the trailhead, if you like. They'd come up on the river boats, get off in Wilcannia where there was a bank and there was a little town. It's worth visiting Wilcannia if you get the time, because the beautiful old historical buildings there and the old iron lift bridge on the Darling that used to go up and down to let the paddle boats through. But these men pioneered arid area prospecting, and we're walking in their footsteps. And of course, okay, it's all small gold, but now and then people ping a big nugget out here. It's not really the point of coming as far as we're concerned. We've spent 4 days prospecting. We've got gold every day we've been here, so that's always a good thing. The new AXIOM's been brilliant, runs super quiet in this country. But anyway, thanks for coming along on our little adventure with us. I just thought I'd sit here and have a bit of a chat on the tailgate as the sun went down. We're about to go back into town, pack up the caravan and get ready to head off in the morning. Going to have a nice hot meal and a cold beer by the fire in the hotel tonight. So thanks for watching, everyone, and happy fossicking. Bye for now.